Let's take a look now at some of the most expensive and exclusive pieces of real estate that are currently available on the market, with these 15 luxury islands you can buy right now. Number 1. Belle Lune. Price $1.64 million. Belle Lune is a private island located in Ontario's elite Georgian Bay cottage country. The island has a custom-built cottage that was constructed in 2001 with 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, a fireplace, a modern kitchen, and a deck with a 6-person hot tub. The small luxury island offers the highest levels of privacy. It has 2 deep water docks that can accommodate a large boat or a float plane. There are also shallow areas for lighter watercraft and 2 sandy beaches. The island itself is very small at 1,600 square feet or 2.6 acres. It can be purchased for $1.64 million. Number 2. Shelter Island. Price $22.75 million. This is a unique island located on Flathead Lake in Montana in the United States. The 22-acre island is home to the Shelter Island Estate, which at 32,000 square feet is the largest private home in Montana. The main house has 5 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, a wine cellar, an indoor shooting range, a gym, 4 steam baths, a commercial-grade elevator, and 10,000 square feet of heated outdoor entertaining space. There's also a 2-bedroom, 4-bathroom guest house. Everything is included in the $22.75 million asking price for the island. Number 3. Kanathia Island. Price $26 million. Kanathia Island is located in Fiji in the South Pacific. It is formed by 7 volcanic summits that offer a rich green landscape surrounded by white sand beaches. The 3,085-acre island has some basic infrastructure: roads, a plantation manor, and an airstrip. It currently operates as a coconut plantation, but could easily become a luxury tourist destination. You can buy it for $26 million. Number 4. Little Ragged Island. Price $35 million. Little Ragged Island doesn't sound luxurious, but it gets its name from the Ragged Island Cays where it is located. This chain of island is located on the southern tip of the Bahamas Bank, and Little Ragged Island offers the highest levels of privacy along with the most beautiful natural scenery in the world. This 700-acre private island costs $35 million. Number 5. Organica Beach. Price $38 million. Organica Beach is a 1,492-acre island that is a part of the Pearl Islands, located on the Gulf of Panama in Central America. The undeveloped island offers large white sandy beaches, abundant marine life, pristine water, a permanent salt lagoon, and a rich rainforest. A season of Survivor was also filmed at this location. This tropical paradise is available for $38 million. Number 6. Darby Island. Price $39 million. Darby Island is a stunning island located near a number of luxury island resorts in the Bahamas. An impressive 7,000 square foot castle that was built in 1938 is located on the otherwise undeveloped land. The 2 closest islands are owned by illusionist David Copperfield. You could be his neighbor for just $39 million. Number 7. Dulichium Island. Price $44.6 million. The largest private island in Greece, Dulichium Island, is now available for sale at $44.6 million. The 1,335-acre island is undeveloped and surrounded by the Ionian Sea. It is the perfect location to establish a luxury resort or private escape. Number 8. Black's Island. Price $48 million. Black's Island is a 7.2-acre private resort island located a few minutes off of Florida's coast. It has 26 luxury bungalows, a 6,500 square foot community building, an 18-hole golf course, and lighted tennis courts. It's currently available for $48 million. Number 9. Nengo Nengo Atoll. Price $55.8 million. The Nengo Nengo Atoll is a stunning piece of land located in French Polynesia in the South Pacific, about a 2-hour plane ride from Tahiti. It is surrounded by the waters where one of the world's most precious gems, the Tahitian black pearl, develops. The 2,223-acre island offers a private landing strip and buildings that can house up to 80 people. There's a cargo ship that brings supplies to the island monthly. This luxury island can be purchased for $55.8 million. Number 10. Cave Cay. Price, $60 million. Cave Cay is 222 acres of natural beauty in the Exumas in the Bahamas. This Caribbean island offers the height of privacy with self-sufficient water and power supplied by diesel generators. The island is largely undeveloped with untouched beaches, rich vegetation, and breathtaking views. There is one main house that offers 360-degree views of the sea, and 3 guest houses are under construction. There's also a deep-water harbor, 35 dock slips, and a private airstrip. It's available for $60 million. Number 11. Spectabilis Island. Price, $62 million. Spectabilis Island offers a private sanctuary and exquisite beauty in the Caribbean, about 60 miles from Nassau in the Bahamas and 230 miles from Miami. The island is largely undeveloped, with 460 acres of powder white sandy beaches and rolling hills with flora and fauna. There's plenty of room to build a helipad, seaplane ramp, private airstrip, or all of the above. The island's deep water access channel can also accommodate deep hull yachts of just about any size. It's available for $62 million. Number 12. Apo Island. Price, $72 million. Apo Island is a 2,146-acre island in the Philippines in Asia. The shoreline is primarily covered in gorgeous white sand, and the rest of the island is mountainous, with a variety of bushes, shrubs, and fruit-bearing trees. There's access to wireless communication, but there's no electrical power or water supply currently available on the island. It's the perfect location to establish a luxury resort, surrounded by breathtaking views, and some of the best diving locations in the world. It's available at a cost of $72 million. Number 13. Pumpkin Key. Price, $95 million. Pumpkin Key is located in the Card Sound Bay in the Caribbean off the Florida Keys, and it's just a 10-minute helicopter ride from Miami's famous South Beach. The island can be purchased as a private getaway or as an investment opportunity with income potential if you wish to develop the 26 acres. Pumpkin Key is self-sufficient with water and electric systems in place. It currently holds one main home with 3 bedrooms, 2 caretakers' cottages, and a dockmaster's apartment. There's also a 20-ship marina that is capable of handling a mega yacht. The center of the island features tennis courts that also double as a helipad, and golf cart paths have been created around the perimeter of the island as well. Up to 12 bayfront homes could be built on lots of 1.5 acres each if so desired. The entire island can be purchased for $95 million. Number 14. Rangyai Island. Price, $160 million. Rangyai Island is located close to the popular tourist destination of Phuket, Thailand. Rangyai is also a popular destination for tourists, and some estate owners live there full-time as well. It's the largest island currently available for sale in the region at 110 acres. The island is a wonderful investment as there's huge potential for further development. It's supplied with fresh water, an electric generator, and a cell phone tower. It's conveniently located only 20 minutes from the Phuket International Airport and a 10-minute boat ride to the nearest town. Rangyai offers both beautiful white sand beaches and lush tropical forests. Everywhere you look has unspeakable beauty, and can all be yours for $160 million. Number 15. Al Marjan Island. Price, $462 million. Currently, the most expensive island available for sale in the world is the Al Marjan Island located in the United Arab Emirates. It's a man-made island that encompasses 115 acres. This luxury island has the Arabian Peninsula in the background and is enclosed by the Yani Sanjayas Mountains. The island was designed with luxury in mind, with waterfront homes, top-level resorts, marinas, private beaches, and retail and recreational facilities. If you're looking for a private island that's secluded, this is not a great option. But if you want an investment opportunity in the form of an elite destination for tourists, this island can be purchased for $462 million.
Have you ever dreamt about one day retiring and escaping to your own private island? But then you've come crashing down to Earth because you thought you'd need to be super rich to be able to afford one. Well, technically that's not true. There are some private islands out there that can be bought for very cheap, as long as you don't mind putting up with, let's say, a few inconveniences that most other people are not prepared to deal with. This video is all about those islands that no one wants to buy for any price. And okay, a few are quite expensive, but they're a lot cheaper than what they should be, and for very good reasons. These range from a paradise island that will give you a plot of land totally free, but it comes with a few sacrifices, to another that no one's willing to buy because over 50 people were massacred there. So yeah, let's jump right in and take a look. Daxa Island, Croatia, also known as the Island of Ghosts. Daxa Island is in the Adriatic Sea and it's close to Dubrovnik, and it's been up for sale for around €2 million for countless years, but no one has ever shown any interest in buying it, even though it's described as a paradise dream island. It has beautiful views, good all year round weather, a home already built on it that was used as an old monastery, a lighthouse, a fortress, and easy access to local towns, and it's priced very considerably. So why is no one even remotely interested in buying it? Well, the Island of Ghosts name probably gives you a little clue. If not, it's said to be a cursed and haunted island, because the island was the site of the Daxa massacre where 53 people were slaughtered, including the island's priests and the Dubrovnik mayor in 1944 during World War II. So what happened was, Yugoslav partisans liberated Dubrovnik from the Nazis and accused 300 citizens of being Nazi sympathizers. They gathered up 53 people, took them to Daxa Island and murdered them all without trial. And even now to this day, new bodies are constantly being discovered. So yeah, that's the reason no one will touch this island with a barge pole, and I honestly think they'd struggle to sell it for much less than half the price. But who knows? What about you guys, would you live here even for free? If you want total isolation in paradise, then Palmyra Atoll is for you. It's an amazing 600-acre tropical island that's located 960 miles south of Hawaii, and it's only inhabited by flocks of birds, and it's surrounded by crystal clear lagoons and brightly coloured fish. It features its very own harbour, 4 fuel tanks, a 6,000-foot private runway, a seaplane ramp, a 150-bed hospital and other buildings, and a pricey $100,000 water catchment system. But still, no one is willing to buy it. It's currently owned by a family who bought it in 1979, with the aim to set up a plantation, but it never worked out, so every so often they put it on the market for an undisclosed sum. And to be fair, they have been approached with a few offers to buy it, but they're all kinda strange, and none of them have followed through. Those offers have included a rocket launch site, a nudist and religious retreat, a nuclear waste dump and a sea mining centre. But for some reason, no one ever wants to fully commit to it. The only reason I can think of is the undisclosed sum part. Maybe they're pricing it way too high. Who knows? Pitcairn Island is a 2-mile wide British overseas territory, and it's located in the southern Pacific Ocean, and it's absolute paradise. And guess what? You can live here totally free. Nope, I'm not joking. You would not have to pay a single penny. Okay, maybe just the cost of your boat ticket. Surprisingly though, no one has taken up this promotion offered by the government to boost its population, even though it looks like a total dream to live there. But still, no one is willing to accept the free plot of land in this picturesque island, and that's because of 2 reasons. First one is that the island's population was started by mutineers of a British ship in 1789, and the descendants that live there now were involved in a large child abuse scandal. 6 were imprisoned of the less than 50 population, including the mayor. And I guess that makes people think, what the hell is going on this island? That's a large chunk of the population behind bars. The second reason is because of the isolation. It relies on food deliveries every 3 months from New Zealand, which is 3,000 miles away. And there's only 1 store on the island that's open 3 days a week. So I guess it would be a little bit of a disaster if the food deliveries stopped. And they are the reasons no one wants to live on this island, even for free. Little Rocky Island in Canada features hidden coves, untouched beaches and dense woodlands. And this would make an incredible retreat for anyone wanting the quiet life or to escape society or a possible zombie invasion. You could set up life here in a little cottage and escape it all for $74,000, but for some reason it hasn't sold for a while, and through looking I can't see any reason why. I think it could be because low tide exposes ground to the mainland, meaning it's technically not always an island, or maybe it's because it's priced too high, who knows. What could you buy with $40,000? Maybe a new car, some round the world trips, or a down payment on a house. Who knows, it could buy a lot of things. But what about a 1 acre private island with a little house / shack on it? Yep, for 40k. Don't believe me? Well, it's true. That money would buy this island in Maine, United States, and you'd never have to worry about noisy neighbours ever again. But so far, no one has bought this island. That's because when the tide comes in, half of the island disappears, which means at times you're technically getting half the advertised space, which also means you could probably barter the owners down and get it for an even lower price. Fort Carroll, Baltimore, United States. You can buy your very own island with a fort on it for $31,500, which is insanely cheap. Some people spend that on a car. I know what I'd rather have, my own private fort on a private island for sure. Now, Fort Carroll is a 3.4 acre island that was built in 1848 by the United States Army. It's an artificial island with a now abandoned hexagonal sea fort that was built to protect the city of Baltimore and its ports. It originally had 350 cannon ports, a blacksmith shop, carpentry shop, and a caretaker's house. But in 1864 it was flooded by torrential rains and declared vulnerable. And rapid advances in military technology left this fort obsolete, and it's just been sitting there decaying ever since. The government decided to sell it, and people have tried to develop this site, but nothing has ever come of it. This is for two reasons. One is that the island is a bird sanctuary, and any building plans would have to make sure the birds are not harmed and their habitat wasn't disturbed. And the second reason is many developers have said building or developing on this site is pretty much impossible because of the location and design. But hey, if you want to live in a ridiculously cheap island with a fort, then this is the place for you. Just know that you'd probably have to stay there in a tent or something, because doing anything with it would be pretty near to impossible.